A baseball field's a simple place. A diamond, home plate, 3 bases, and a pitcher's mound. And like most places in America, it's where the hard work of a few is enjoyed by many. I'm on the road to find the people who make every game possible with a day's work. Minneapolis is a city that cares about its sports. The Vikings have the Metrodome, the Timberwolves have Target Center, and the Twins have Target Field, one of the most beautiful parks in the league. The care and effort put into this ballpark can be seen in the details, especially on the infield.
I always look at it as a blank canvas in the top of the first.
Right.
You know, and the players are the artists, and they get to make great things happen, and we just want to facilitate that.
I'm here with Larry DiVito, head groundskeeper for the Twins. Larry believes a baseball field needs to be a place where the home and away team are both given perfect playing conditions. The problem is, perfection is a full-time job.
I was on site for the construction. The entire field, when I got here, everything was just kind of cleaned out to minus 32 inches, so there's a 32-inch profile.
Okay. Where do you get your dirt?
Slippery Rock, Pennsylvania.
How many carloads do they?
Oh boy, it's 400 tons in here.
400 tons.
Right. What we like to do is, even when the team's out of town, is keep the water on it, because we don't want it to dry out and start cracking. So there's 5 inches of this engineered infield mix. It's about 58% sand and the rest even parts silt and clay.
Although the field is beautiful, the grass groomed and the dirt well manicured, Larry would rather his endless work go unnoticed.
Cutting the infield grass at 1 inch seems a little fast, but with the moisture content we keep in the root zone in the sand, it also doesn't play extremely fast.
When the announcer says, "Oh, another bad hop."
Another bad hop. That's bad. That's a bad thing to hear.
You don't want to hear that from the announcers.
Not at all. I want the field to play well for both teams.
Sure.
You know, we want to win every game we can, but I like to see good infield play all around.
On a baseball field, worlds usually collide when grass meets dirt. But it's in this space that Larry really shows his craft, because at Target Field, the change is seamless.
Key is holding that rake at a 45-degree angle. Those balls with topspin, if they hit that edge, they'll scoop.
Stay down and shoot.
Right, scoop exactly. By it. Smoothing the dirt out along the edge, getting it flush, and then rolling the roller half on the grass, half on the dirt, just to make that transition perfectly smooth. And we'll just walk up to this edge with your eyes closed.
Right.
And then you want to see if you can feel the difference.
Sorry. You were the only one I felt right there. That is amazing, Larry. There is absolutely no difference. Home plate, the centerpiece of baseball. If it were to ever shift or raise by any amount, it could be the difference between a run scored or an out. Now, Larry, looking at this process, it's not something you just dig a hole in and fire it in the ground.
No, we'll be running strings later to check it. I mean, obviously you got to make sure it's square, make sure it's level. Old
Tiger Stadium, home plate was catty corner towards right center.
Really?
It gave you this illusion that you wanted just to turn and start trying to pull everything to right field. So we've got to make sure that this is straight now.
Well, I'm sure Mr. Maurer will notice.
There's an art to being in control, but it's consistency with knowing what's just enough is what keeps this field looking, and more importantly, playing the way it does. Here's the nail drag that's been around forever.
An inexpensive tool, but it's priceless to me.
Self-made?
Yeah, we make a new one every year. So what you do is basically straight for the first pass, and then you find spots where you've held a little more moisture, and then you keep working those spots in the nail drag and figure eights and just kind of firm those up. And then as you go along, the nail drag, first it loosens it up, but then it starts to pack it down a little bit. The nails and the tires will pack it down a little bit, and then you just do a nice screen drag and water.
It's plain to see Larry DiVito cares about his work. At the end of the day, the game without a bad bounce, a strange hop, makes Larry happy, because it's all the little elements combined that make for perfect playing conditions. Larry! That's why he's the consummate professional.